Many students spend hours writing pages of beautifully color-coded notes, highlighting every key phrase, only to realize a week later that they barely remember any of it. This is the trap of passive transcription. You copy information directly from textbooks, thinking that the act of writing translates to understanding. In reality, your brain is treating your notebook as an external hard drive, storing the data there so it doesn't have to process it internally. True note-taking isn't about recording what the teacher or author said. It's about translating their words into your internal language. If your notes look exactly like the textbook, you haven't studied, you've just done manual labor. The goal of effective note-taking is to force active cognitive effort. Let's look at the specific organizational frameworks that transform notes from static pages into dynamic study tools. Let's look at one of the most efficient frameworks for long-term retention, the Cornell system. Instead of writing across the whole page, you structurally divide your paper into 3 clear zones before you even begin. The cue column on the left, the note-taking column on the right, and the summary box at the bottom. The wide right column is your canvas during the actual lecture or reading. Here, you capture main ideas, skip unnecessary words, use abbreviations, and write in loose bullet points. Do not aim for perfection here. Aim for capturing the core message. The magic happens after the session, within 24 hours. You look at your notes and populate the narrow left column with cues. These are questions, keywords, or prompts based on the information to the right. By doing this, you turn your notebook into an automatic flashcard system. To study for an exam, you simply cover the main notes column, look at your self-generated questions on the left, and test your memory. At the very bottom, write a 2 to 3 sentence summary of the entire page in your own words to solidify the concept. Standard linear note-taking works well for structured chronological subjects. But for complex topics with intersecting ideas, like history, literature, or biology, your brain thrives on visual architecture. Mind mapping allows you to see the entire landscape of a topic on a single page. It mimics how the human brain actually works, by association, not by lines of text. When you branch out from a central idea, you are forced to decide exactly how one concept links to another. If you use too many colors without a plan, your notes become a distraction. Effective visual note-takers use color coding as a strict language. Limit yourself to 3 or 4 colors max, such as blue for definitions, green for examples, and a soft red for critical dates. Assign each color a permanent role across all your subjects so your visual memory can instantly scan a page and isolate what matters. If mind mapping feels too chaotic for your style, the hierarchical outline offers a clean, highly structured alternative. Each level of indentation signifies a deeper layer of detail. This structure makes it incredibly clear what the umbrella concepts are, preventing you from getting lost in a sea of minor facts. For subjects that are highly modular, you can combine this with the boxing method. By drawing a literal box around a cluster of related thoughts, you create a visual boundary. When reviewing, your brain can focus on one box at a time, preventing cognitive overload. The most critical step of note-taking actually happens after the writing stops. According to the psychology of learning, you lose up to 50% of what you just learned within 24 hours if you don't review it. Spend exactly 5 to 10 minutes at the end of every study session reviewing what you wrote. Highlight the 3 most critical takeaways at the top of the page, fix any messy handwriting, and ensure the structure makes sense while the information is fresh. This small habit locks the knowledge into your memory before it fades.